Be honest with me. Have you ever had itching, unusual discharge, or irritation down there and just assumed it will go away? Maybe you even took antibiotics or used something you saw online. But here is the truth. Not every itching is an infection you should treat the same way. And if you treat it wrongly, it can keep coming back again and again. Today, we will talk about yeast infection, why it happens, and how to treat it properly. First, I need you to remove one belief completely. Yeast infection is not something you get from the toilet. It is not toilet seat infection. You don't get it because you sat somewhere dirty. So, what is it really? The main cause of yeast infection is a fungus called Candida albicans. And here is something most people don't know. Candida is not foreign to the human body. It already lives inside your body. It lives in your mouth, on your skin, and in your vagina. Right now, as you are watching this video, it is right there in your body. So the question is, if it is normal, why does it suddenly cause itching? Think of your vagina like a well-organized estate. Inside that estate, there are good tenants and there is security. The security is a group of good bacteria called lactobacillus. Their job is simple: keep everything under control, maintain an acidic environment, and stop troublemakers from growing. So even though Candida is inside that estate, it is kept quiet and under control. No noise, no problem. But the problems start when the security weakens. Lactobacillus reduces in number and the environment changes. It becomes less acidic and suddenly Candida starts to multiply uncontrollably. It starts misbehaving, and that overgrowth is what causes itching, irritation, thick discharge, and discomfort. So what you are feeling is not random, it is an imbalance. Now let's talk about what causes this imbalance, because this is where most people make mistakes. One of the biggest causes is antibiotics. If you abuse antibiotics for typhoid, sore throat, or fever, these drugs don't select good or bad bacteria. They kill everything. So while they are removing harmful bacteria, they also destroy lactobacillus, the good security. But here is the key point. Candida is not a bacteria. It is a fungus. So antibiotics can kill it. What happens next? The security is gone, but Candida remains, so it grows freely. 2. High sugar levels. Candida loves sugar. So if you eat a lot of sweets or have uncontrolled diabetes, you are feeding it. And when you feed it, it multiplies faster. 3. Hormonal changes. During pregnancy or while using hormonal contraceptives, the vaginal environment changes, and this can make Candida grow more easily. 4. Overwashing the vagina. Let's be very clear here. The vagina cleans itself. So when you use soap or strong feminine washes, you are not cleaning it. You are destroying the good bacteria. And once that security is gone, Candida takes over. Listen carefully. Not every itching is yeast infection. It can also be bacterial vaginosis, trichomoniasis, or other infections. So if you treat the wrong one, the symptoms may not go away at all. That is why proper diagnosis matters. How is yeast infection diagnosed? A doctor may take a sample and test it in the lab. Culture is done to confirm exactly what organism is causing these symptoms, because treatment depends on the cause. Once confirmed, yeast infection is treated with antifungals, not antibiotics. There are usually 3 forms. 1. Creams. These are applied directly on the vagina to reduce symptoms and treat infection. 2. Vaginal pastries. These are tablets that are inserted and dissolved inside the vagina to treat infections directly. 3. Oral medications. Medications like fluconazole. A single dose is often enough for simple cases. If you are pregnant, do not self-medicate. Always consult a doctor first. Let's talk about something important: garlic, yogurt, herbs, and spices. You will see people online telling you to insert these things inside the vagina. Please don't do it. You can irritate the vagina, burn it, or worsen the infection. Use only medically approved treatment. How do you prevent yeast infection from coming back? This is where many women struggle, because they treat it and it returns. So prevention matters. 1. Wear breathable underwear. Use cotton underwear. Avoid tight heat-trapping materials for daily use. 2. Whip correctly. Always whip front to back, not the other way around. 3. Change out of wet clothes quickly. After gym or swimming, Don't stay in wet clothes. Moisture encourages yeast growth. Finally, yeast infection is common, but it is not something to ignore and not something to fear. It simply means the balance in your vagina has changed. And once you restore that balance, the symptoms improve. So, when should you see a doctor? If the yeast infection keeps coming back repeatedly, like more than 3 to 4 times a year, you need proper evaluation because something else might be going on. If you are going to take only one thing from this video, let it be this: not every itching is the same, not every discharge is normal, and not every treatment works for every infection. Understand your body, treat it properly, and don't guess. Until next time, stay healthy and be kind to yourself.